Hello people, I am Potato Hedgehog and welcome back to the Dead Space 3. Potato, what the fuck, man? Let's just do that all over again. Greetings everyone, this is Potato Hedgehog, sorry, killing this necromorph again, and I am back with more Dead Space 3. Sorry about that, I just really don't want to play this game. But as my inkling sidekick and my mother always told me, finish what you start. And to be fair, it's been quite a while since I've played Dead Space 3. I just don't want to be reminded of a great horror franchise that has unfortunately met its end at the end of shitty business practices. Fuck EA for killing this series off. And fuck Konami for inspiring to fuck EA to kill this series off. I apologize if that made no sense, but EA and Konami are the worst. Like Jim Sterling always says, Konami is Konami, and Konami is the worst. That's not exactly his accent, but whatever. Oh look, you can get free tungsten by making an Evil Dead reference. And I'm just gonna reload just because of the fuck of it. Anyway, we got a cutscene, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Ellie, Carver, we've reached the Admiral's quarters. Isaac's...
Turn it off.
Hey, Isaac!
Turn it
Isaac?
off.
Carver, what's going on?
Turn it off.
Isaac!
Turn
Hey!
it off. Turn it off.
Hey!
What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ellie, the Admiral was obsessed with making a key.
A key to what?
Hey! A key to what?
Some sort of alien device. A machine. I think that she believed that it controlled the markers.
Oh my god.
She wanted to turn it off. She wrote that over and over again like a mantra.
Or instructions. This is exactly what we've been looking for. This isn't just some random planet, Isaac. They found the source. The marker homeworld.
You have got to be shitting me.
Marker homeworld.
Alright, let's regroup in the control room. We can plan our next move from there.
Clark, shake it off. Let's go. Clark!
So apparently we found the marker homeworld. That's interesting.
Buckle here. Track down a scrap transport shuttle. All the crew.
If we can get it space-worthy again, we can use it to reach the planet's surface.
No chance. We find the shuttle, then we're getting the hell out of here.
Damn it, Robert! If we don't stop the markers, there won't be anything to go back to.
Either way, it looks like the shuttle's our only shot. Where is it?
In the biggest ship of the fleet, the Terra Nova. But it's a long walk.
Well, they must have had some way to travel between ships.
If there's a way, we'll find it.
Enough with the splaining! I don't care! Anyway. Moshi, what are you doing? Checking my Twitter. Up. Ugandan Knuckles. Oh my fucking god. Potato. You might want to get back. What do you mean, Moshi? Kaioken! Wait, what? Ka May Ha May Ha! Did you just blow up your phone? You could have gone to Twitter and just blocked the words Ugandan Knuckles. Come on, Moshi. Oops. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a few turf wars to get some cash. I wish you would have told me that earlier. Yeah, it's alright, Moshi. Just... How the fuck did you do the Kaioken? Muffin button? But there is no muffin button! And how is your phone still operating even though you blew it the fuck up? Good question. And how are those necromorph killings going along? Going on nicely, actually, I think. Ah! Slasher! Kill it! Punch it! Do something! Wait, why the fuck am I punching this thing? It's really effective. Looks like Isaac Clarke is the next Muhammad Ali. He is the greatest at punching necromorphs until they die. I cannot believe I just punched a slasher to death and then proceeded to do the same thing to his brother. Looks like my Dead Space skills haven't gone anywhere. Thank God for that. I guess so. And don't worry, Moshi, I'll get you a new phone later. Thank you. And be wary, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a plot device in the next room. A literal plot device. Ellie Langford. Badass character in Dead Space 2.
Isaac,
Irrelevant plot device in Dead Space 3.
Finding a way off this
And
wreck.
we're explaining!
Tell them what we found.
Of course. We found a little maintenance craft. A skip. It doesn't go very far or very fast, but it will take you to the outermost ships. Here, I'm sending you the coordinates.
Now, let's get the shuttle so we can head home already.
Robert, we are not going home.
Hey, we'll get the shuttle first and decide what to do with it. I'm heading out to take a look at this skip.
To quote one of the vampires from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. No, if I give a shit, I might just give a fuck. So I don't give a shit. So I don't give a... Fuck was that? Anyway, with the obligatory Team 4-star reference out of the way, I don't give a shit about this bare bones plot. And Ellie just being present in the game just makes it worse. I mean, I don't have a problem with Ellie being in the game per se, but as she is written as a damsel in distress love interest who sits behind the sidelines, which is something drastically different from what she was in Dead Space 2, where she could actually fight, it's bullshit. The damsel in distress trope is something that really annoys me. Because it's been done to death, and it doesn't need to be done in Dead Space. Well, it kind of was done in Dead Space 1, considering that Isaac was trying to find Nicole, but Nicole is long dead. She's been long dead. And Isaac's moved on to Ellie. She is not a damsel in distress. She could fight in Dead Space 2, but in Dead Space 3, EA was like, oh no, we gotta make Ellie a damsel in distress. I just hit myself. Give him another $100. Sorry for the rant, people. This game just pisses me off in more ways than one. It's just... Well, I apologize for complaining, but my problems with Dead Space 3 mainly lie in the story. Hey look, Isaac's got his engineering suit from Dead Space 2. And I forgot you can actually get that if you have a Dead Space 2 save file, which I happen to have. Oh wait, since I have one of Isaac's old suits, it would only make sense to bring back one of his old weapons. To the weapon crafting bench! So, Potato, are you just doing a bunch of filler? I suppose you can call this a filler episode, Moshi, considering that I'm having far too much fun with the weapon crafting system. It's one of the better things about Dead Space 3. And that's saying something. What am I gonna make? What am I going to make? Get rid of that. Give me the conic dispersal field for fuck's sake. You're gonna have to get rid of some parts. Like the rip core, which I didn't want to get rid of because I wanted to make a certain weapon. Don't worry, Potato, you still got a lot of the game to get through. How many chapters are there in Dead Space 3? I think there are 15 chapters in total. Wait a minute. brother moons are awake. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there's an epilogue too, so fuck, I don't remember. Huh. While you were thinking of that, I put together a plasma cutter. Even though it's an upgraded one. Nice! Oh, and guess what? More splaining! What do you mean? Oh.
Why are you contacting me on a private channel?
Because I need to know if you're on my side.
We're taking sides now?
I know you two had a thing, but she's mine now, and I love her too much to let her do this.
If she's right and this is the marker homeworld, maybe there's a chance of stopping this.
Look, we both know how this is going to end. If they found a way to stop the markers 200 years ago, don't you think we'd all be safe by now? It doesn't add up. Oh, I get it. I get it. You think you and her. Yeah, we'll forget it. She's over it, all right?
Hey, Norton! I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of this plot, because no one needs your pointless love triangle bullshit! Oh god, more splaining. Ah! Make it stop!
Do you guys hear this? My rig's picking up some kind of looping message.
It sounds encrypted. It's coming from the research vessel CMS GREELY. This could be really important.
If I get a chance, I'll check into it, Santos. Isaac out.
And here is one of the more interesting parts of Dead Space 3, optional missions. The space part of the game is kind of open world, I guess, if you want to even call it that, considering that you can use this skip to travel to different sections of the area. And optional missions are a really good way to get resources for the extra weapon parts that you can create later down the road, which is something that I appreciate. I unfortunately don't know if any of you have Xbox Live and Dead Space 3 at the same time, so I can't exactly do co-op. Yet. Because the co-op missions are really interesting because they involve, the other character, Carver, I think his name is, seeing shit that Isaac normally wouldn't. Which is a really interesting aspect. And it looks like we're at the CMS GREELY. Time to depart and set sail. Ha! Pirate lingo. Indeed, pirate lingo, Moshi. Indeed. Sorry if I don't have much to say, folks, because I honestly didn't want to come back to Dead Space 3, but since I finished Bayonetta, I kind of have no choice. Because it's one of the games that I started when I finished Resident Evil 7, so I might as well finish Dead Space 3 just to get it out of the way. But aren't you going to do a second playthrough of Bayonetta when you unlock John? Yeah, I actually am, Moshi. Ouch. Except that you need to beat the game on normal with all platinum medals in order to unlock John, and you are not that skilled. Yeah, that's why I'm going to cheat my way to unlock John. You can do that? Yeah, I just need a million halos. Then you're gonna have to beat the game several times over. Because they don't just give you Halo just because you do good. Well, I guess you're right about that. More splaining! Oh my god!
No, but if you can find the source, maybe we can find a way to decrypt it.
Roger that. Isaac out.
Did you just do a combat roll? Yes, I did. Now, what is this? A compact standard frame. Well, screw you. I have an elite frame. Is that thing just floating in the air? Punch it! Physics! What are those? Alright, time to go down into the pits below. Hello, darling. Haruka-sama. Playing Dead Space 3 again, I see.
You've been a naughty boy recently, you know.
Gah. Yeah, well, it's because of the potions you've been putting me on. I only decided to do that thing that I posted on Twitter because you put me under those potions.
You know I'm going to punish you later, right?
I'm not sure.
You naughty
Get
boy.
the power on, I may be able to lift the security lockdown.
Mama, can you and Potato get a room? There wouldn't be a room big enough, Moshi dear.
That's what he says too! Anyway, more Dead Space 3. Because I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. Huh?
Oh, by the way, Moshi dear, here's a new phone. Thanks, Mama! I noticed you went on a fit of rage when you saw a certain meme come up in your timeline. Just block the words next time, okay, dear? Yes, Mama. Potato, how do I turn off notifications?
Just mute the phone.
Got it. There we go.
Did I ask this before, but why do you call Haruka Mama, Moshi?
Well, she is your waifu, and you created me, so that makes Haruka my mama.
Does that make me your daddy?
Well, technically.
Oh, damn. Raising a weird girl in the 2018 year.
Anyway.
You're not commentating over what's happening.
Yeah, I know, because the background events are more interesting than the game itself.
Didn't Daisuke bring this up?
Yep, in my playthrough of Saints Row 4, which I actually need to bring back at some point.
I see the pukers from Dead Space 2 made a reappearance.
Those fuckers are annoying as they are now.
Isaac, how's your progress?
More splaining!
In the radio room. Just give me a minute to release this lockdown.
Oh, joyous day, Kalu Kalay. There is more explainin'. I don't enjoy explainin', not one bit. I know normally I would stay off this kind of topic, but Smash Brothers got announced a few weeks ago, and everyone's still going insane over it. I'm honestly indifferent to it. I have Smash 4 on the 3DS. I'm comfortable with that. And, sure, it's another Smash game. Woohoo. Moshi, what do you think?
Meh. It is just another Smash Brothers, so... maybe if they bring back the adventure mode, I'll be interested again. Because Subspace Emissary and Brawl, it was really good.
That it was.
Wasn't Sonic in Brawl?
He was, and I'm glad and back then, I'm glad he was. Oh, and look what I'm about to do, Moshi.
What are you about to do?
I stasis those two necromorphs back there, dodge out of the way, grab the exploder sack, boom!
Nice tactics, my dude!
And then get immediately slowed by a puker, because fuck these things! If there's one necromorph that I hate more than the ones that have been in the series so far, it's definitely the puker. Because their puke can slow you down to ridiculous levels. And when they catch up to you, they will puke all over you, and it's fucking disgusting.
You need a keycard for that, dude.
I know, Moshi. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here because all I need to do is get through the rest of the GREELY, which I will do in the next part. So, join me next time when we go through more of the CMS GREELY. So until then, adios.